Good day, everyone. We have a laptop to fix. We have this laptop. This is coming from a local company. So it's a Lenovo idealpad s145-15iwl. That's the model of this Lenovo laptop that came in for repair. So the problem with this laptop is not powering on. Let's jump straight. Plug in the power supply. Plug in the power supply. It's taking 19 milliamps. Pressing the power. It's taking 28, 22. And it's not doing anything. And here we don't have the charging light. So what can be the problem? What do you think is the problem of this laptop? Huh? Let's get inside and check. So what do you think is the problem of this laptop? What I think I don't think we have a shorted motherboard. I don't think so. Well, this is some kind of laptop with inbuilt battery. Maybe we have some kind of frozen E.C chip BIOS. I don't really think here we have a motherboard like a fault motherboard. I don't think so. We have one more screw here. Inside this laptop, the back cover is out. So visual inspection. Any sign of water damage? We don't have any sign of water damage. No blown up chips. What we can do here, we can disconnect the main battery. Here, we can disconnect the BIOS battery. And shorting pins on the BIOS battery connector. Let's do the basics. Let's plug back the CMOS battery. Let's plug back the main battery. Motherboard looks dusty. Now let's try. Let's connect the power supply. Taking 28 milliamps. I can see the power on light here. We have to wait because we reset the BIOS. But there's power on light here on the keyboard. It's coming on and goes off. Still have a dead laptop. Let's check some voltages. We have 19, 19, 19, 19, 19. 19 volts power line is present. .3 on the last pin of the BIOS chip. Here we have 7 volts. Here we have 1 volt. Here 3.3 and 5 volts. We have all the voltages, but still it's not working. So what can be fault? What can be fault on this one? Let's disconnect the battery. Do you have a BIOS issue? I think this could be a BIOS problem. So let's test again the laptop. Let's test once, just once. Plug in the main battery. Let's plug back the charger. It's taking 28 milliamps like before. Pressing the power, the machine is coming on. I can see the LED here and on the power on button. but we have 19. It's now off. It's now on. It's coming on and off and on and off. So what do I think is the problem here? I think we have some kind of BIOS problem. This can be a corrupt firmware from the BIOS chip. So we have to reprogram the BIOS chip. Let's do it. Let's plug the main battery. Let's unplug the main battery. We are using these two. This USB mini programmer, CH341 Pro. So we have the BIOS chip here. Pin number 1 is here. And here we have pin number 1, which is the red wire. So we just plug it like this. Like this. Let's plug the USB. Let's go on desktop. Open the program. Detect the chip. Now I want to read what is inside this chip. Read data from the chip. Maybe this can solve the problem. Let's see if this can solve the problem. The programmer is reading the files inside this BIOS chip. We have some binary data inside the BIOS chip. It's trying to detect the bin file inside the chip. And this is a 16 megabytes BIOS chip. Let's wait. The memory size is too big, so it's normal for the programmer to take such kind of time. Reading successful. You can see all this data inside the BIOS chip. So what I want to do, I want to save this file on desktop. Backup. Lenovo. Backup Lenovo. Let's save. Where is that file? That's the one. And it's 16 megabytes. Let's go back to the program. Now let's erase the chip. We are now erasing the data, whatever inside this chip. Erase complete. Close. Let's close the program. Let's open the program again, detecting the chip. Let's read the data from the chip again, just to confirm that the chip is empty before we come with the new buffer, the new bin file. Reading complete, and we now have an empty chip. As you can see, there's no data inside this. Now we need to put the new bin file, s145, that's the one. Open. Let's write this. We are now writing the chip. It's very simple. We are just changing the firmware inside the BIOS chip. So let's wait while the chip is being reprogrammed, and then we test after. So we have successfully rewrite the chip. So we can close the program, and all what is left is to test. Let's disconnect here. Let's take out the BIOS battery. I want to reset the BIOS by shorting pins on the BIOS battery connector. I'll plug back the BIOS battery. I'll plug back the main battery. If this is not going to work, it means we have a bad hardware fault. Plug back the main battery. Pressing the power on button. The machine is coming on. I can see the LED here. And it's now different story. It's taking 500, 400, 0. Now 500, because we reset the BIOS. So you have to be patient. The machine will restart several times. It's now off. On again. It's taking 500, 400, and we have picture. You see the Lenovo. So that's a good lesson. If you have this kind of laptop, it's taking like 28 milliamps. We don't have charging light. It's coming on, and that was like a dead current. 28 milliamps. Don't rush to reflow the processor. Like you remember the mystery with the processors. Most technicians, they rush to reflow the processor. By doing so, you'll be worsening the situation. So that was the repair. That was the corrupt firmware from the BIOS chip. And you reprogram the BIOS chip and you have a working laptop. Huh? So this tool is beautiful. You see this? This is a beautiful tool. We do not even check out the BIOS chip from the motherboard. We just connect it with this clip direct on the motherboard to reprogram, and we now have a working motherboard. Huh? And it's loading Windows. So the laptop is working fine. The touchpad is responding. The keyboard, all the keys are responding. So that was the story, and it's very easy to go wrong on such kind of repairs because people, they complicate the repair. You start thinking the other way. You start checking components. You have to know how to treat a repair depending with how the motherboard is reacting. Huh? So if you have this model, you reset the BIOS, you take out the battery, you take out the BIOS battery, you reset, it's not working. All the voltages are okay. Probably you have a corrupt firmware from the BIOS chip. So like, subscribe, don't forget to turn on the notification bell for future updates. Also share our videos to beloved friends and relatives, and see you on the next one. Bye.